Answers on the next Curtis Court.
CBS presents the true story of a woman who changed the world. Haven, CBS Wednesday.
This is Flashdance. This is the horse that Winston left for me in his will, the one you told me about.
Any reason I had to come down here and see it?
Well, yeah. It turns out that this fella here is worth a small fortune.
Oh? How small?
Several $1 million small. And I want you to do whatever it takes to get him for me.
Well, Carly, before I would take this case or this horse...
That horse ain't going nowhere, mister. And neither are you.
Yes.
Good morning. It is morning there in Oakdale, is it not?
Mail in?
Yes. So, tell me, any luck finding your missing money?
Where are you? You were supposed to contact me days ago.
You've been worried? Well, I'm touched.
You are supposed to be tracking down the money Winston Lowe stole from me.
Well, I only now arrived in Singapore. Tracking the assets of Lowe's estate has taken me all over Asia.
And what have you found?
Unfortunately, nothing. You know, perhaps it's time you made a discreet departure from Oakdale.
All right, Milan, you listen to me. You tell your people I settle my debts. And if they touch one hair on the head of anyone close to me, I will rip their lungs out. You tell them that.
Yes, well, I'm not sure they'll listen to me. So you'd better pray that I find some answers here in Singapore. For your family's sake. Goodbye.
Good morning.
Oh, Barbara. I'm so glad you came. I was worried when you called. I thought you sounded wiped out.
Well, I am.
Oh, well.
I asked Hal for a divorce last night.
Oh. I don't know what to say.
You're saying it. It was very difficult. And it was very final. He moved out last night.
Rise and shine.
Oh, what the hell happened?
You tied on a good one last night. Then you managed to, let me just say, after what you did, you'll be calling this place home for a long time.
Hey, fellas, you know, the drunken maniac that crashed into my foyer, it was a car, you know, not a bicycle. Do we have an engineer's report?
We have it under control now.
Well, I hope you do.
Excuse me, Mrs. Walsh. The travel agent just faxed Miss Lily's itinerary for a trip. Should I send it to her?
Oh, no, wonderful. No. I will take it over myself. And look, if she calls, Matthew, she's not to know. She's not to know that Simon, the damage that he did in this house, all right? No one is to know. Guys, that goes for you as well. Mum's the word, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tips. No, really. You think I should get some no disclosure signatures?
Indeed.
Really, she mustn't know what Simon did and that he's in jail, because she's got to live her own life. There's got to be no excuse for a rescue mission or anything like that. Am I making myself quite clear?
Perfectly.
Thango Matthew, all right? I'll go get her. I'll give this to her. Get her out of town before somebody opens his mouth. Carry on. Catch you later.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just going to call you. I guess my mother got to you first.
No. I haven't talked to Lucinda.
Is there something that you need to tell me?
No. But if Lucinda didn't tell you my plans, then why are you here?
Plans? No, I don't know anything. Rose told me that you broke it off with Simon. And well, I was just wondering if you were okay.
No. I'm not. I'm definitely not okay.
I wish there was something that I could do.
Actually, there is. I'd like to go away for a while. And I'd like to take the children with me.
You want to go away? When did you decide this?
Last night. I was talking to my mother. We had a long talk, and she suggested that I get out of Oakdale for a while, that it might be good for me, and I agree with her. You can say no. There's no reason for you to accept anything that I say now.
I think that maybe I need to understand exactly what's going on here first.
What's going on? Well, I've been doing a lot of thinking the last few days, and I know that I've said that before, but I am being very honest with myself right now. Really. I've been going back and forth for months, and I'm confusing myself. I'm confusing everybody around me. But the worst part is that I've hurt the people that I care about the most. You and the children. You don't even know what to say to me anymore.
Can you really blame me? I figured that it's best to just expect anything and say as little as possible.
It'll be good to be away. It'll be good. I can clear my head. I can spend time with the children, and those two children, they're the only people in my life that don't take everything that I say with so many grains of salt, and I really need their trust right now, Holden.
Are you sure you're not running away from anything here?
What would I be running away from?
You tell me.
My Daisy. She's sensitive about her age and her skin. So every day I feed her new Science Diet Sensitive Skin with vitamin E and fatty acids to help avoid itchy skin. How do I know? I'm also her vet. New Science Diet Sensitive Skin.
Brita water. Instantly. The Brita faucet filter.
Asthma. I also have 2 brothers and a dog, Max, and friends I hang out with. I don't want to miss out because of my asthma.
Singulair can help you control your child's asthma. Singulair is different from many daily inhaled controllers. It's not a steroid, and it's a once-a-day cherry chewable tablet that can help control your child's asthma for a full 24 hours. Singulair is available for children 2 years and older, and also for adults. Singulair should not be used to treat acute asthma attacks. Your child should continue taking their other asthma medicines unless their doctor tells you to stop or change the dose. If symptoms get worse, contact your child's doctor at once. Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, flu, runny nose, and ear infection. For more information about Singulair, ask your child's doctor. And ask about adding once-a-day Singulair. Singulair, asthma control that can help you both breathe easier.
I want a really cool computer.
Call 1-800-GATEWAY.
I want speed.
It's 933 megahertz, fast enough.
I want a humongous monitor.
Everything.
Everything.
And your budget?
$1,000.
Michael, a Gateway Essential PC with an Intel Pentium 3 processor, 17-inch monitor, free DVD or a printer is just $999.
1,000. Under.
At Gateway, we make it easy.
Tonight, what's worse than a man overboard? This is not a drill. A killer on board.
Get him the hell off my ship.
All new Jag, CBS Tonight.
While you're watching As the World Turns, we're watching the world. CBS News.
Tom Hughes. Yes, and any of the Snyders can vouch for me. I used to be the district attorney in Oakdale, and my wife is a cop.
And you're Joe, right?
Yeah.
Joe D'Angelo. Do you remember me? We met at my cousin Molly's at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry about the firepower, but Holden figures it's best not to trust anybody.
Oh, so you're expecting trouble?
Maybe. What are you doing here?
We just came to see Holden.
Well, maybe you came to see this horse, huh?
No, I just wanted to talk to Holden about the horse, because I think that by all rights, actually, Flashdance here is mine.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're not exactly the type we expected to show up looking for this fella.
Oh, so Holden may realize the horse may not be his. Who were you expecting?
I think I'll let you take that up with Holden when you see him.
Okay.
So is it okay if we just stay and spend some time with this beautiful animal?
I mean, I can assure you that we are not about to remove anything from the premises.
Hughes, huh?
Yeah.
Any relation to Nancy Hughes?
Yeah, she's my grandmother.
Well, I guess I can't get any safer than that. Well, you two go ahead. It'll give me a break to go for some coffee. Sorry about the scare.
Oh, no problem.
It's nice to know that someone so capable is looking after him.
Yeah.
Are you sure that this is the horse referred to in Winslow-Lowe's will?
Yeah, positive.
Well, then, given the protection he's receiving, I assume that Holden is aware of that as well?
If he's not, he will be now.
Okay, then how did you track this horse all the way to Oakdale, and how did he wind up in the Snyder barn?
You know, Tom, I don't want to compromise your integrity by filling you in on all the dirty little details, okay? Suffice it to say that this is Winston's horse, and therefore my horse, just like you told me. I just want to get my hands on it so then I can sell it to someone knowledgeable.
Someone rich.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I'll put all those millions in enough treasury bills to give a lifetime of interest to Parker and me.
Well, that's a tall order.
And not so much time to fill it. There may be competing claims.
Who else would want the horse?
I can't tell you that.
Then I cannot commit to working with you.
No, I can't tell you because I wouldn't want to betray Ms. Walsh's trust. I mean, she's the one who told you to look into all this, right? If she didn't confide in you, then how can I?
So Lucinda has an axe to grind.
Hey, beats me.
Well, I'm sure. And if she has resorted to you grinding it for her, I would hate to be the turkey that she's sharpening it for.
I admire you.
For asking Hal for a divorce.
For having the strength of your convictions. For being brave.
Brave is not what I feel right now.
What did Hal do?
He told me how much he loves me. I don't know, maybe telling him that I want a divorce has awakened something in him, but he was so open and so earnest. And he hasn't been like that in a long, long time.
Did it work?
Obviously, he wanted me to tell him that I'm still in love with him, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't say that to him.
That must have been painful.
Hearing Hal say all the right things far from the right time, yes, that was very painful, but that wasn't the worst of it. Jennifer came in and she saw that he was getting ready to leave and she fell apart and she blames me. She told me that I have made our home a place that she doesn't want to be. I suppose it was like that when you and Sierra separated, wasn't it?
Well, you know, these things I think are always hard. But Jennifer will be fine, all right? And everybody will be better off once you're living on your own, and all this tension will fade away in the light of your new life. All right? Meanwhile, I think you should do something to make this evening special.
Oh, Greg, I couldn't possibly.
No, what I think you should do is go home and make a nice meal for your kids. Let them know they still have a home. And life goes on.
You know, for such a smart guy you're a nice guy, too.
You want to hear phase 2 of my Get Happy Now plan?
Okay.
All right, I think tomorrow you should fly down to the Dominican Republic and file divorce papers. Yes. And by a week's end, I will have the most beautiful, scintillating, intelligent, provocative, vivacious creature.
Okay.
What?
Hold on.
So we got a lawyer coming? So far, the only thing you've got coming is a free phone call. If that doesn't work out, you'll have to settle for a PD. What's that? A public defender. Phone's out here.
I don't feel like I'm running away.
Maybe it's not my place to say this anymore, but you look... You're scared.
Yes.
Aren't you?
I am scared. I'm scared of losing Luke and Faith, and I'm scared of losing you, and I'm scared of losing...
What am I doing?
Don't hang up. You need all the help you can get. You've got charges up the wazoo. Drunk driving, assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault. That's hard time for most people, my friend.
Right. It's just I just forgot everything's changed. I don't have anyone I can call.
I'm not running away from anything. Holden.
Or anyone?
No. I have to figure out what's going on inside of me. I've been going back and forth for months. From you to Simon, from Simon to you. I thought all the answers were outside of me, out there. Out there somewhere. But if there are any answers, they're inside of me. Inside my head and my heart. So that's where I have to go to find them. But the scary part is, Holden, I don't know what I'm going to find when I get there. You think of a basket case, right?
A year ago, I'd have said, yeah. Your head case. Knew it when I married you. Sure I would have laughed about it. I'm sure you would have laughed about it, too. But, now... I've, gone through all the steps.
What do you mean?
All the stages that you go through when you lose something big. Denial, anger, bargaining, that sort of thing. I've just completely run the gamut. I have stopped denying what we lost. Finally have a little acceptance.
What do you accept exactly?
That I don't know what you're gonna do from one day to the next. And that I can't control it.
So will you let me take the children with me?
For how long?
A few weeks. I mean, that is if you trust me. Hold on.
Faith is still small, but Luke, he's in the first grade. Have you really thought that through?
Hi, Lily, kids. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Well, hi. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. It saves me a phone call. How are you, sweetheart? Have you been getting rest? Any phone calls? No, nothing to disturb you.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, good. Good.
Why are you here? What's the matter?
Well, I mean, I just wanted to check on you and see how your spirits were, if you're still gung-ho for the trip, because I have the itinerary, and I brought it with me, and it's going to be wonderful and easy and comfortable. You're going to take my jet. It's going to fly you to Guayaquil, and then go on.
Guayaquil?
Yes, it's in Ecuador. You go on to the Galapagos Islands with the big tortoises. Oh, with the fresh air. The children will love it. It'll be marvelous.
I don't know if I'm going anywhere.
Yes, you are. Of course
I want
you're
to take
going.
Luke and Faith with me, but I can't do that unless Holden says it's okay.
Well, of course she can take the children with her. He'll say it's okay. Of course you will, won't you? No ifs, ands, or buts.
Van de Kamp's fillets. That's it. Hey, that's new. Marinated shrimp. Oh. Tenders. I love tenders.
The irresistible taste of Van de Kamp seafood makes it easy to love again and again and again. Van de Kamp's, the fish and shrimp you can't resist.
If you have arthritis pain, there's reason to celebrate. It's Celebrex.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Powerful 24-hour relief from osteoarthritis pain and stiffness. Celebrex, the first arthritis medicine that targets only the COX-2 enzyme.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Celebrex should not be taken if you've had aspirin-sensitive asthma or allergic reactions due to aspirin or other arthritis medicines, or certain drugs called sulfonamides. In rare cases, serious stomach problems such as bleeding can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Ask your doctor about Celebrex. Celebrex, the #1 selling brand of prescription arthritis medicine.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate. You're one of a kind, no other will do. You're no good,
Creamy, dreamy Brummel and Brown, or creamy fruit spreads. Brummel and Brown, the only spreads blended with yogurt.
Go ahead, fill him up until he bursts. You need Jet Dry. If you only use detergent, you're only doing half the job. Plus, one Jet Dry bottle lasts 30 loads. Hey, look at that, huh? No spots, no film.
Jet Dry, once a month for sparkling dishes.
Vanica, Vanica, Vanica. Would you dare let someone get this close? Vanica. Now it's possible. Vanica. It's not a hair remover. It's the first prescription cream that slows the growth of unwanted facial hair in women. Some may experience mild tingling, burning, stinging, or rash. Ask your doctor about Vanica. Vanica. Now, up close is up to you.
I can start the paperwork for you, find out how to file a claim against Winston's Hong Kong estate.
Super.
And that is all I will do until you decide to discuss this counterclaim with me. I'm not fond of being ambushed in legal matters.
I don't know anything. No, okay, Tom, all right. Let's just say, hypothetically, that my dead husband didn't always play by the rules.
I'm shocked.
Okay, so what if the money he used to purchase this horse, he embezzled from somebody else?
That could get tricky. But if he has ownership papers, something saying that he bought the horse, then it's still his property until proven otherwise, and he can pass it along to his surviving spouse.
Good. But what if he never actually had the horse? He paid for the horse, but then the horse was delivered to Holden instead, by mistake.
Leaving the horse up for grabs, so to speak? Well, then, the person whose money he used to purchase the horse may wish to sue to recover his losses.
But what if the victim of the embezzlement doesn't want to have anything to do with the courts?
And why wouldn't that person?
Because he got the money unconventionally. And the money was given to my husband for illegal purposes, and he wouldn't want that to come to light.
Hmm. Well, then, the hoodwinked investor would have two choices, either to let it go, or to use any means possible to recoup his investment.
Like what kind of means?
Well, you said we're talking about millions. Some people would do almost anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I need to cash in my inheritance before my husband's business partner gets wind of this horse and comes after it.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't touch this case with a 10-foot pole.
You make this sound all so simple. Well, I fly to the Dominican Republic. I file for divorce. I lay in the sun for a couple of days. I come back here, and then I hold you in my arms with no guilt or complications. But you see, I'm not the only variable in this equation. I've been through an offshore divorce before. I know that only one person has to go before a judge down there, but both Hal and I have to sign papers before I go. And even if he doesn't hold me up for alimony or he doesn't make custody arrangements difficult, I know that he's holding out hope.
And what does that mean?
It means that he has not come to terms with this divorce. His behavior last night showed me that. I mean, he's going to try to pressure me into giving it one last try. He's a cop. He's persistent. And he will try to drag this out as long as humanly possible. I mean, Craig, this could take a year or more.
A year? I can't wait a year.
Oh, no. You can't lock him up again.
Are you his lawyer?
No, I'm his wife.
That doesn't count. I'll take that.
It's his breakfast. What has he had to eat? Bread and water?
You've been watching too many movies. He'll get his goodies back. I gotta check this for contraband.
What do you mean, like a file? No, you've been watching too many movies. All it is eggs, bacon, muffins, and juice. And it won't do well cold. Hey. Don't worry, Simon. I'm gonna make sure that Margot makes them treat you right, okay?
Oh, yeah, good luck. Margot's likely to send me to rotten solitary.
And I'm gonna get Craig to post your bail. And sorry, honey, I would have been here earlier, but I went over to see Tom to see if he would represent you. He wasn't there, but don't worry. Everyone is gonna do their part. Families have to stick together
Katie,
at times
could
like
you
this.
just talk a little more quietly, or maybe even not at all? Look, Katie, it's okay, really. I mean, I could use the peace and quiet of this place right now. Why don't you just go home?
No. Because you're my husband and you're in here. It's okay if you're a little scared, Simon. I know that this is hard on you. And Lily let you down. I have no intention of treating you that badly. I know that you're probably not used to people taking care of you, but you can get used to it.
You don't owe me anything, Katie. You helped me out with Lily, and just when it's over and there's no reason for me to even be in the country, you wind up pregnant. Why don't we just end this charade before it goes any further?
No, Simon, I'm not going to let you go through this alone. That's been your mistake all along, Katie. Margot, you got to help us, please.
Well, this just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? This marriage has reeked from the start. And now you're committing felonies against the mother of your... What should I call Lily Snyder? Your paramour?
No, don't call her anything. I can explain everything that happened, all right?
No, I think it's Mr. Frazier is the one who needs to explain. Give me one reason, one good reason, why I shouldn't deport you right now.
I'll give you two. Me and my baby.
You could go and rough it, but I don't see why. I mean, this place is elegant.
Lucinda.
I love it. The food's great.
Lucinda.
Wonderful. Yes, darling.
You seem really anxious to get Lily out of town here. Is there something going on that I don't know about?
Well, I hope that you know and understand the importance of this trip for Lily's emotional well-being.
Okay. If you really feel like you need this trip, if you feel like you need to take the kids, then go ahead, then do it.
Thank you. Great. Then that's set. That's wonderful. All you have to do is get dressed and get packing. I've made all the arrangements. Everything's all ordered. Come on.
No,
Yes,
what about
darling.
the children? They don't even know about this
Oh,
yet.
darling, send the kids down and I'll tell them. And just pack any old thing. It's very informal. You don't have to worry about a thing. Throw in a few toys. It'll be instant
Hilda,
adventure.
Thank you. Really.
You want to tell me what's really going on here?
What's really going on here is last night, Simon Fraser ran amok, and he got in his jalopy. He aimed the jalopy at my house, my door, put his foot on the gas pedal, the pedal to the metal, and went right through the door. Yes,
He drove
then
his car
threatened
into
me,
your
and the
house?
cops heard him. Yes, to prove it, I'm living in a wind tunnel, but he is in jail. And I've got to get her away today, before she hears about it, before she wants to rescue him, before she finds him a parole officer to wed or something. She's got to leave this morning. And when she comes back, the no-good guy will have been deported back to Australia where he belongs. Come on. Holden, you do understand my concern in all of this.
You have to tell her. You have to tell her now.
Parents, you can't protect your kids from the world. Of the nearly 20 million children under 5, about 1,400 contracted pneumococcal meningitis last year. That's 7 out of every 100,000. Many of these children suffered permanent hearing loss and paralysis. But there is an important vaccine called Prevnar for infants and toddlers that can help prevent this and other serious diseases caused by the pneumococcus bacteria. Prevnar does not protect 100% of children vaccinated against pneumococcal types not contained in the vaccine, or against other causes of meningitis. The vaccine should not be used in children who have severe or moderate illness with fever, have bleeding disorders, or are allergic to latex or any vaccine component. In clinical trials, the most common side effects were injection site reactions, fever, irritability, drowsiness, restless sleep, and decreased appetite. Ask your child's doctor about Prevnar. Do it today. My hair feels healthier than before I colored. Casting Color Spa by L'Oreal. It's the gentle, no ammonia color. With essential oils. Healthy color, no grays. Casting Color Spa by L'Oreal Paris. It's healthy color I can feel, and I'm worth it.
If it isn't purple, it isn't Prilosec. Isn't it Prilosec time for you? Ask your doctor about the purple pill they call Prilosec.
I'm not eating that. Is this a joke? For real, I'm not eating that.
Too much wine with dinner? Serve up Roni, creamy pasta Roni, and you'll hear,
More, please.
Roni, leave the wine behind. Oh, baby.
Talk about going gaga. It's Sears Baby Sale with big savings on everything, from furniture to playwear.
Oh, baby.
But hurry, before it's all gone.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Can you hear our footsteps? Can you hear us approaching at cyber speed?
Because we are the coming attractions.
Version 2K.
And we're getting stronger every nanosecond.
Maybe you've got all the hype and headlines now.
But we've got moms. And they know Sunny D has as much calcium as milk.
To help us grow strong. You may be writing the records now.
But we have the Sunny D.
Are you ready for what's coming?
Time to shine.
They thought the adoption was final. Now Judge Amy Gray's family is in for a shock.
Please don't do this to us.
He's our son. We want him back.
Plus, he's accused of murder, but shows no remorse.
I could just see some humanity in the boy.
What could make a boy so cold?
What happened that night? I shot my sister.
All new Judging Amy, CBS tonight.
Wednesday, take a trip to one of the most romantic places on Earth.
This wasn't in the brochure.
With a special one-hour Valentine's Day episode of Everybody Loves Raymond, CBS Wednesday.
She was gouging at my eyes.
A wild, bloody encounter.
Can I see the photographs of your injuries? I don't have any. Right. You know why you don't have any? Because you're full of baloney.
Judge Judy.
Today at 4 on CBS 2.
Medicare is changing. Finding the right plan can be a real runaround. You're always concerned something could get past you. Fortunately, help is within reach.
Blue Cross of California. Call toll-free 888-4-SENIORS to receive this free information kit, Medicare Changes and Choices. It explains the changes in Medicare and provides practical solutions from Blue Cross of California's family of companies, offering a wide choice of plans, including our Medicare Plus Choice HMO, Medicare supplements, and now new Blue Cross long-term care plans.
Now you can stay ahead of the game with Blue Cross of California. The power of blue.
Call your Blue Cross agent or 888-4-SENIORS. That's 888-473-6467.
Our man Mike finds a spa that gives Valentine's facials to the lonely.
The Survivor phenomenon continues Thursday at 8, 7 Central on CBS.
Tom, you have to take the case. Are you scared? Because if you were quiet about it, nobody even has to know.
No, that's not it.
Then take the case. Take it on contingency. I'll give you a cut. A really big cut. We just have to move fast here because time is very important.
You know what? I'm not worried about my own skin. In fact, some of the legal angles of this case actually intrigue me. But the only way for you to get what you want is by putting your adversary in jail.
I don't have a problem with that.
I thought that might be the case, but I'm still going to decline. We're going to call it a conflict of interest.
With whom?
Well, I already represent my brother-in-law, Craig Montgomery. Now, that wouldn't be the other interested party, would it?
Why would you even ask that?
Oh, I don't know. Just call it a hunch. But you know what? I could give him a call, tell him about the horse, and get a little corroboration.
No, don't. Don't call Craig, Tom. Don't breathe a word of any of this. If you do, I will have you arrested. Everything I've told you in confidence.
Well, you see, I'm not actually your lawyer. Now, don't worry. I am in no hurry to tempt Craig into sticking his hand into another booby-trapped cookie jar.
Good. Because your other client, Lucinda, would be very unhappy if she knew that her own lawyer was giving Craig the heads up about where his money is.
Aha! So that is what this is all about. Lucinda is angry because Craig fiddled with her grandson's trust fund, so now you have decided to join forces with her to beat the patron at his own game.
You sure do have a way of making it sound skeevy, Tom. But I'm going to get what's mine, whether you help me or not, even if it means swiping it right out from under Craig's crooked nose.
Craig, I don't mean to imply that our relationship will have to remain chaste until the ink is dry.
Barbara, this isn't about sex. Okay? This is not about sex. This is about a relationship. And a protracted divorce will wear you down. You'll only be half there. And we already share so much. I'm not going to settle for half. At the end of the day, I want us to be able to turn our attentions to each other fully. Okay? And if you are pressured constantly from legal wrangling from Hal, you're not going to be there. How can you be with me?
Because I want to be.
All right. Okay. Say Hal agrees to this. How soon could you fly down to the Dominican Republic?
Well, assuming that he agrees and assuming I can clear my schedule, I could be in the Dominican Republic by week's end.
And what say I tag along?
I I say I have to think about that.
I want to be there.
Craig.
I want to be there. Huh? Barbara, I wouldn't begin to interfere with something as personal as this if I didn't have something better to offer. Something you can't afford to pass up.
Is it possible that you don't understand the implications if she stays?
I do understand, and that's exactly why she needs to leave Oakdale knowing where Simon Fraser is. It's not going to do that emotional well-being any good that you talked about for us to trick her into staying away from the guy. Now, I'm going to go tell her. I'm going to lay everything out for her.
Please, don't hold him, please. I mean, I've done what I can. I don't want her to throw away her whole life because of a midlife crisis at the age of 30. I would think as her husband, you would understand and appreciate my efforts.
I appreciate your efforts. Lily leaves Oakdale knowing where Simon is, knowing what he has done, and she doesn't go to him. I'd say it's a victory for everyone who cares about her, but if she doesn't know the real deal, all we will have done is made her decision for her. She needs to be clear about what's going on here. She needs to know all the facts.
You are so infuriatingly noble. It makes no sense to be noble at a time like this. We can't tell Lily.
You can't tell Lily what?
When a migraine's coming, you can feel it, so you should start fighting the pain fast with Advil Migraine, the only migraine medicine in a liquid-filled form. Start controlling the migraine before it takes control of you. Advil Migraine.
When I get sinus pain and pressure up here, I need to get rid of it fast. So I trust Advil Cold and Sinus. It's got that Advil power you know, plus a decongestant. That's why they call it Advil Cold and Sinus.
Excuse me, which brand of children's cold medicine have moms used more?
Dimetapp. Yeah, but which brand is recommended most by pediatricians? Dimetapp. Oh.
Now, he's got to have something that tastes good.
Well, how about the great grape taste of Dimetapp? And we've read we should use a cold medicine that's PPA-free. Ah, well, in that case, I'd still go with Dimetapp.
New formula Dimetapp, the brand that's doctor recommended, proven at home. Sometimes life's not fair, but you can make it equal with great taste and 0 calories.
Is your asthma really under control?
Yes, but I still get short of breath.
And you wake up at night wheezing and coughing.
I just use my fast-acting inhaler.
But you use it almost every day.
Is that what you call control? Ask your doctor if Flovent is right for you. Prescription Flovent twice a day helps control the inflammation that can cause everyday asthma symptoms. Even helps improve lung function. Flovent won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden attacks. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Flovent, an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body is not as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve.
Now this is asthma control.
Look what's for dinner.
Sandwich!
You guys had a long practice today, huh?
Yeah.
Your throwing is fantastic.
Well, she gets
Yeah.
it from me.
Hey, Mom, can I have another manwich?
Of course.
Make it manwich and make it fun.
It's time to get your sticky, stinky self to the shower and get ready to meet the girls. A little caress and you feel alive, you feel sexy, you feel nothing. So what? You're resourceful. With Silky Fragrant Caress Body Wash, you're so ready for anything.
Round 1, Victor strikes a blow.
He's threatening to have me incarcerated.
Round 2, Diane strikes back.
I wouldn't breathe a sigh of relief just yet.
And this week, someone's going down.
It's not over. Not by a long shot.
Sometimes I question your sanity. Now, what happens next
We are gonna nail you, Victor.
is everything.
Tonight on 60 Minutes 2, America's marijuana business booming like never before, and In Search of Treasure at the Antiques Roadshow. Tonight at 9, 8 Central.
Well, I didn't want to tell you because you get upset when I spend money, but it means it's nothing to me. I'm just going to have a nanny and a tutor go along with you, and it's just
Lily,
wonderful. It'll be
Lily.
a wonderful experience for her
Simon.
on the island.
Simon. Simon is in jail.
What happened?
He was drunk. It's nothing. He was drunk, and he ran his car into my house, into the foyer. He busted everything up, and he threatened me, and he's in jail. And frankly, I think he can take up a
Why
abode
didn't you
there.
tell me that the second you walked in that door?
My timing is off, honey, but I wanted to spare you the pain of conflicted emotions.
I thought that you had to know. Otherwise, the decisions that you have made the past couple of days would not have meant anything when you came back.
Don't, baby. Don't go backwards. Simon is backwards. Don't go back.
Well, I guess the next time I see you, you'll look like you swallowed a basketball. You'll be showing?
Oh, right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good luck, Fraser. You're gonna need it.
See? That's another reason why I can't leave you in here. If Agent Hallowell finds out that the reason you wrecked your car was because you were heartbroken over Lily, he'll know that our marriage was a sham from the start, and I don't intend to spend 5 years in prison. Or have my baby there. No way. I'm gonna get you out of here and home.
Katie, I have saved your butt once again, temporarily. Now it is time that you faced facts. This instant marriage of yours is a disaster. So is your life. This so-called husband of yours is in love with another woman. That's why he went out and got blottoed last night, and that's why he drove to that woman's mother's home and aimed his car right at her front hallway and hit the gas.
No, it was an accident.
It's not an accident. It was nearly suicide. It was almost murder. Katie, doesn't that tell you anything?
Yes. It tells me that Simon needs me. He and Lily are done now, so nothing like this will ever happen again.
Katie, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the pregnancy has caused you to lose the last remnant of judgment that you ever had, but I don't know why you want this misery.
Greg Montgomery accompanying me to the Dominican Republic to help me celebrate my divorce. Now, how would that look?
I don't know. How's it look to you?
Like some tasteless celebration of an anti-wedding night. What if Hal found out?
Oh, look, of course I would respect any decision you make. I was afraid of this.
What?
Well, that you would think that I was going down there just to toast the end of your marriage. I think too much of marriage. I think too much of you, Barbara. And I would be more specific in my intentions if I didn't think I was going to scare you off.
You don't scare me.
You sure?
Try me.
Barbara, I want to spend my life with you.
Premature babies need extra care in the hospital and when they go home, especially in flu season. Preemies up to age 2 are at high risk from a life-threatening virus called RSV. Thousands are hospitalized every year. There is no cure for RSV, but it can be prevented. Protect your preemie from RSV. Call your pediatrician today.
Sunday, my folks come by, see the look in my children's eyes. Something special about grandparents, so I'm baking crescents. They're so special, they're the action, the main attraction. Now I'm showing how I feel, showing this love of mine with the heart of the meal. My heart to yours, my heart to yours, Pillsbury.
There's new hope for people with rheumatoid arthritis, a prescription drug that relieves pain and inhibits the progression of joint damage. It's called Remicade. Your doctor may prescribe Remicade if you're on methotrexate already and not responding well. You take 1 dose of Remicade every 8 weeks after the first 3 doses. Of course, Remicade is not for everyone. Serious infections requiring hospitalization have been reported. If you are prone to or have a history of infections, currently have one, or develop one while taking Remicade, tell your doctor right away. There's a risk of serious infusion reactions with hives, difficulty breathing, and low blood pressure. Ask your rheumatologist about Remicade, an inhibiting progression of joint damage.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact, with kids, you need all the strength you can get. Fact, Lysol All-Purpose Cleaner is the best because its strength kills germs even in water. The disinfection of Pine Sol is all washed up. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Cleaning your teeth, protecting against plaque and tartar buildup, and prevention of gingivitis is crucial. You got that, Ellie Mae? Regular use of Dentabone has been clinically shown to reduce gingivitis. Just look at the difference it made in these 2 dogs. I recommend Dentabone from Pedigree.
Survivor is the #1 show in America. Thursday, don't miss a new episode so compelling.
The fire.
So controversial.
I haven't trusted anyone since day 1.
So shocking. You'll have to see it to believe it.
God, oh my God.
Plus, a tribal council with a surprise ending. All new Survivor, CBS Thursday.
I appreciate you being honest with me, Holden. I know it would have been a lot easier not to be.
You're welcome.
Luke, come here for a second. How would you and Faith like to go on a little trip with Mommy?
And Daddy, too?
No, it will just be the 3 of us. It'd be like a little adventure. We're going to be on an island.
The island you went to before?
No, Grandma. This is a gift from Grandma. It's going to be a lot of different islands, and that's if you want to go.
Sure I do. I get to skip school.
No, you don't. Grandma arranged everything so that you won't miss any of your lessons.
Okay. But it'll still be fun, right?
It'll be a lot of fun. But we better hurry. You got to get packed. We got to go.
Daddy, would you help me?
You bet. You're ready.
Thank you, my darling. You made the wise decision.
Don't thank me. No, thank Holden. He allowed me to make that decision.
I love you. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. It's gonna work. This time, it is.
This isn't misery. It's life. My life. Don't you get it? He needs me now. No one's ever depended on me like this before.
Oh, Daddy's such bull. You tell everybody all the time how much Mama depended on you.
Yeah, well, that's different. I'm not going to let him down, ever. Simon?
Go home, Katie, please. Just leave me alone. I really don't care what happens to me here. Just go take care of yourself and the baby.
Look, I know this isn't exactly what we planned. But maybe if last night got Lily out of your system, then it might have been worth it. Everything's going to be better now. You'll see.
I did it, didn't I? I pushed you away.
No, I'm still here. It's just that I was just beginning to think of us in the present tense, and the future seems so...
Dedicated? Barbara, I want you to have the life you deserve, and I think a Caribbean vacation would be a very nice start.
Here, here.
Carly.
I think getting away for a while is a fantastic idea. You deserve a break from your business difficulties. Business difficulties? Oh. Well, difficult is Craig's middle name.
I thought it was this is a private conversation.
I think I will take this as my cue to head off to work.
Okay.
So, I thank you for the coffee.
Yes.
And for the support.
Well...
And if I may, as long as you are considering making some changes, I would suggest some changes in your household as well.
And her middle name is Snippy.
How inconvenient to see you, Carly.
How's the fortune hunt going?
Slowly. Much too slowly.
Well, I guess we can't all be winners, can we?
Yes, hello. This is a message for Holden Snyder. Mr. Snyder, this is Dr. Wong. I'm with the Department of Animal Welfare. The police have asked us to pick up a horse from you for stabling here for safekeeping. My notes say that it's a male thoroughbred named Flashdance. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I'll be out to Luther's Corners first thing tomorrow with a horse trailer. Thank you very much.
To me, comfort food is Olive Garden's hot, homemade pasta fagioli soup. They make it with fresh everything, and you get all you want with their unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks lunch for just $5.95. It warms me up just talking about it. Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family.
My dry, itchy skin would flare up. I just wanted to hide.
Cordate helps heal and protect dry, itchy skin fast with maximum strength medicine and special moisturizers.
My skin was healed.
First aid, fast aid, Cordate.
Hugging is much more friendly with two.
You love to hug Pooh. Sometimes you really need a hug.
A very large Pooh Bear hug would be nice about now. Snugglier, please.
He knows when you hug him.
Even snugglier.
And even asks for more.
Mom? What a very snuggly huggly.
Pooh loves kisses, too.
Your kisses are as sweet as honey.
You love to hug Tigger, Pooh, and Piglet. Group hug.
What it is. What it feels like. What it is. What it feels like. What it is. We know what social anxiety can feel like, and Paxil can help. Over 10 million people suffer from overwhelming anxiety that significantly impairs work or social life, and a chemical imbalance could be to blame. Paxil, the only medication proven effective for social anxiety disorder, works to correct this imbalance. Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. People taking MAOIs should not take Paxil. Paxil side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects in men and women, yawn, tremor, or sleepiness. With time, your doctor's help, and Paxil, life can feel like life again. Paxil, your life is waiting.
I'm proud of you.
Why?
You're drinking Florida orange juice. You know the March of Dimes states that the B vitamin, folic acid, found naturally in Florida orange juice may reduce the risk of some birth defects by as much as 70%.
Wow. How do you know this?
Email.
Email. In the fridge.
Oh, yes, I've got this icebox wired. T1...
I want you to stay